Hey guys, this is Liam again, bringing you another episode of random gameplays of Valkyria Chronicles. But this time I'm doing something a bit different. We're going to be playing Valkyria Chronicles 3, the Japanese version. Because like I said before, I have the original copy of it. So here we go! First things first, this is a cutscene. Kurt something, I forgot his last name. Kurt is basically recruited in the Nameless group. So this is a cutscene about him being as the Nameless group. Yeah, he's actually the replacement of the previous commander who died in the Nameless. So yeah, he's the replacement basically. So far I don't know what they're talking about. I'm just guessing. It's probably going to be another mission. Obviously it's going to be another mission. And yeah, let's wait for the cutscene to end. Okay, there's another cutscene now. That's just great. I don't know what's going on. Really, I can't read Japanese. Imka, yay! Okay, yada yada yada, blah blah blah, kanji kanji, Japanese. This is the part where I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if that's candy or what, but something. I don't know. I really don't know. I have no idea. Come on, gameplay. Nope, another cutscene again. I just noticed that the way they this cutscene right now, as to compare to the previous Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 1, this one is a bit better in comparison because I can see the characters clearly. The way they presented the characters and the backgrounds are very good. And the way the map is formed, you can literally see what is going on in the battlefield. You know which side's winning, which side's not. It's really an interesting feel to it. Like you're really the one who is strategizing in a... But it's all in the... what do you call this? Flow of the story, so... yeah. Okay, we're going into another battle here. I already finished the tutorial of this, so no more of those extra text popping out. Okay, everyone's set. Don't have to do anything. Just deploy. Okay, so I want to talk about, while I'm playing this game, I want to talk about how I feel of Valkyria Chronicles 3 as of now. It is really a great game. I actually love Valkyria Chronicles 3 more than Valkyria Chronicles 2 and 1 combined. What separates it apart is the story and the gameplay itself, because I've read a lot of articles regarding Valkyria Chronicles 3 saying that the story is more of a kind of more sad, or how do you... it's hard to explain, but basically the basic understanding of this is that the story is more desperate. These squads are struggling to survive in the war, and that they are the outcasts of the good guys. So basically, from what I understand, is that they're in neither side, but usually they are the ones who do the dirty works of the Gallian army. So, yeah. And also, the gameplay is still the same, but I noticed that if compared to Valkyria Chronicles 1, the enemies use most of the CP points. Let's say, they actually use everything. They think and they use every single CP to take out your units. But in here, I noticed that the same as Valkyria Chronicles 2, there are only few. They use only few CPs to make other units move, and mainly their objective, especially when capturing a flag, that's the only thing their main focus is. They don't focus on your units sometimes. Sometimes they disregard them. They do not pay attention to them. So I don't know if it's considered as a technical error, but it's fine for me, I guess, because the gameplay wise, it's still pretty amazing, and yeah. So this is a mission of eliminating every single enemies, because I was just guessing at the time I was playing this this mission because I don't know how to read Japanese, and I figured that since it's not going to be a capture a flag or something, then it must be eliminate every single one of them. I also like the design of the characters, the personality of each and every single one of them, especially those who have a dark past within the story. So far I haven't progressed to this one, and since, like I said, I don't know how to speak Japanese, or I don't know how to understand them, I cannot get into the characters themselves as much as if it was translated into English. Yeah, I love Imka. Something weird about that is I thought that she was half what do you call this? The launcher type and half melee. Because in the anime I saw the first Valkyria Chronicles 3 anime that I watched. She has both the gun and the sword, which was pretty amazing, and I thought it was gonna be the same thing in the gameplay, but apparently it's not for now. I don't know if that's the case. Probably her weapon's gonna change over time as you progress the game. I'm not really sure. Like I said, I just played this right now, and yeah, still trying to get on with the Japanese part. And basically in this gameplay I'm relying on the pictures that I see, the symbols of what class they are, the pictures of the characters I will be using if I ever get to choose which ones I have to deploy in the field. And as for the objectives, that's guessed usually, but mainly if I see a blinking mark of a flag, then that means it's going to be a capture of the flag. If there's none, and there are tons of enemies that I see, then I guess it's probably an elimination. But if it is an escort, then obviously I would know if there is going to be an APC and the unit's deployment. So we go. Anyways, regarding about Valkyria Chronicles 3, I think it's really a great game. I really don't mind if someone, I don't know if it is considered as illegal if you have the original game and then someone tried to patch an English for it, and of course you're using the original game and then you're patching it with an English version. Now, I don't care if the voice acting of the characters are Japanese, so long as the text appearing in those while they're talking is English, then yeah, pretty much I understand it. I really don't mind hearing them talking in Japanese. In fact, I would prefer them to have Japanese voices but English subs, which is it makes the characters show off more of their personality, because the Japanese voice acting, they usually overexpress the way they say things, and it doesn't sound weird when I hear them talking or speaking in Japanese, and it really feels natural, especially for a game like this. So it's really nice. I think I think there's gonna be turn 3 or turn 4 of this one. Not really sure. Hopefully it's only gonna be turn 3. Okay, the guy's not gone yet, so we're gonna be going for turn 4, which kind of sucks. Oh no, sorry, I was looking at the morality meter and I thought it was turn 3. Okay, it's turn 2. Okay, so we're going on turn 3. Sorry about that. Okay. So far, the gameplay is the same as Valkyria Chronicles 2. The only difference is, of course, the units you're going to be using, and especially Imka. And from what I see in some of the Valkyria Chronicles 3 gameplay, one of the units there, I forgot her name. I keep on forgetting the names of the characters. She turns into a Valkyria and you can use her powers. That's pretty sick to me, apparently. This girl, yeah, this one. I forgot her name. I can't read it in Japanese, so you have to forgive me about that. You can post a comment below and tell me what's her name again. Sorry. The only ones whom I know right now in Valkyria Chronicles 3 is Kurt and Imka. That's it. No one else. And I noticed this driver apparently betrayed Nameless. I'm not sure. I haven't progressed in the story yet. But basically in the anime, he sided on with the Imperials. Yeah. At least that's what I know. Yeah. And I also noticed that they changed some of the potentials and the order commands and stuff. Basically, the orders are actually helpful, more helpful than Valkyria Chronicles 2, because in Valkyria Chronicles 2 the orders were a bit expensive on the CP. It makes you kind of hesitate to use that order, but when you're really desperate, you have to use it, then yeah, you have no other choice. But here the orders are really, really good, and the CP is not that much expensive, and it's really, what do you call this, a good value to your units. And yeah, we're just eliminating a couple more units here. I just also noticed that when I use a tank, I do not use the mortar shell. I don't know. Before, back then in Valkyria Chronicles 1, I've never used the mortar shell. Even though the enemy is hiding in the sandbags, I always use the normal tank, the normal shell, which is kind of weird for some, because they would say to me use mortar shell so that the enemy can bounce off with the sandbags, and the sandbags will get eliminated and stuff like that. But yeah. So we're done here. I've already eliminated everyone, and I got the rank S. I think that's higher than rank A. I'm not sure. I think it is. Anyways, here's another cutscene again. Yada yada yada. Blah, blah, blah. Anyways, while this cutscene is going on, I also noticed one difference with Valkyria Chronicles 3 is the menu. When you press select while you're in the map, you will go automatically to your camp area, which you can check on the vehicles, you can check on the units, you can check on these upgrades, you can give them. It's kind of the same with Valkyria Chronicles 2, but in Valkyria Chronicles 2 it's in school. Here in Valkyria Chronicles 3, since they are nameless, they are abandoned or deserted kind of units. They just camp anywhere, and the art style is pretty good. They made it an art instead of the 3D like in Valkyria Chronicles 2. Cutscene, like I said again, great, amazing. It's a different take on from what I've noticed in Valkyria Chronicles 2. Because if I notice it correctly, Valkyria Chronicles 2's cutscenes were like still pictures. And there are some parts of the still pictures where the only things are moving are their eyes, either blinking or something, or their mouths, or usually their face. But here they try to actually make the characters move. Like, for example, the one you see Imka in front, and then sometimes she's going to turn back and then disappear, meaning she walked away and stuff like that. So here we're going to be seeing a cutscene where this guy punches Kurt for some reason. I don't know, because usually the soldiers of Gallia think the Nameless company is like nothing. They're piece of trash units and stuff like that. Dogs of the military, in short. So I'm running out of time now, and that's the only gameplay I can give you guys. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed it, and again, subscribe. And thanks for watching.